come to this already, has it? Me feeling ignored, you buried in the paper.
There's something very special in this paper today, Madge.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
It's about the bank robbery and that car of ours they used.
Oh!
Me? Even got a photograph. Good one, too. Car looks in top condition. Good publicity, yeah?
And they've managed to get your sign in the picture. But I thought the police were still holding the car.
Well, they returned it to me yesterday, and someone just happened to tip off the local paper it was there. I made sure it was part run underneath my sign first, of course.
Of course.
Well, I'm going to cash in on this publicity. I'm off to the yard.
Hey, just a minute. Isn't Alec looking after the yard today?
Yeah, but people will be coming to see the car, love. I can't let this moment slip by.
Oh, but Lou, you promised that we'd go somewhere when I got home from
Look,
church.
we'll do that another day. I cannot turn my back on this opportunity.
You can't turn your back on me either. It's ages since we've been anywhere together.
As a matter of fact, there is no reason why we can't spend the day together. I've just had a great idea, sweetheart, and you're a big part of it.
Why has my blood suddenly run cold?
Thought you'd still be in bed.
Oh, I ducked out of the house before Dad saw me. Would have had me up to my ears in textbooks all day. Hey, I'll do that if you like.
Thanks. Listen, how come you carried on like that last night? Why didn't you just tell them you didn't rip off their stuff?
I don't care what they think.
Hey, they're reasonable people. You could have at least heard them out.
Reasonable? They're accusing me of being a thief. Hey, I get into enough trouble without being busted for things I didn't do. Remember how I pinched that chocolate bar when I was about 5 years old and Dad made me take it back? That is the only thing I've ever stolen in my life.
If you had talked to them, they probably would have believed you, but walking out the way you did only made them think that you were guilty.
Oh, well, no. And where do they get not to accuse me like that anyway?
I can see from their side.
Oh, great.
No, listen. They worked out that the only person at those robberies was you.
Oh, so you think I'm a thief too?
No, I don't, but I can see why they've begun to think it. You should have talked to them. Oh, hi, Toby. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Mate, you really shouldn't have Bouncer inside.
Well, he doesn't like being left alone.
Okay, I guess it doesn't matter, but as soon as some other customers come in, I want you to take them straight out, okay? Didn't you go home to your mum and dad's?
I came back early. I missed Bouncer. Thought he might be missing me. So they reckon you're the Ramsay Street thief?
Yeah. And if Dad gets to hear about it, he'll go totally burko.
Look, I tried to convince them that it wasn't you, but I'm not sure if they believed me. I wish we can catch the real thief.
How? We haven't got a clue who it is.
There must be some way to prove you're innocent.
Lucy wants us to have the reception at Lassiter's, but we don't care where we have it, really. We just want to get married as soon as possible.
Well, I guess Rod feels he hasn't got too much time to waste.
Promised you wouldn't go on about that.
Sorry. How come you decided not to move in with Brad and Lucy at number 32?
Oh, Rod wasn't that keen on the idea.
Yeah, I can understand that. Be a bit awkward living with a bunch of teenagers.
You're doing it again.
Beth, if you are intent on marrying an older man, you're going to have to be less sensitive. There is a big age difference. People are going to allude to it. They're not necessarily having a go at you.
I'm sorry. It's just that I know you don't like Rod.
That's not true. I think Rod's quite a nice bloke. I admit I'm not too keen on the idea of you marrying him. But that's more to do with the fact that I think that the age difference is going to be a bigger problem than you realise. Nothing to do with Rod.
Good. I'd love you two to be friends. I want to stay in Erinsborough after we're married, so maybe you and Rod will get the chance to be friends when things settle down a bit.
Rod would be taking a bit of a risk, though, if he sells up in Queensland and tries to re-establish himself down here.
I know. I just don't want to leave my friends.
And we don't want to lose you either. You haven't forgotten your agreement, though, have you? If the court doesn't grant you a permit to get married, you wait 12 months.
Well, I'd have to wait until I was 18 anyway, wouldn't I? I'm sure we won't have any problems.
I'll get it, Mim. Oh, hi. Come in. What are you doing here?
Thought I'd visit you. Grandma thinks I've got to see a friend of mine, but he was out.
Oh, wow. What's this?
I made it at school. Not bad, huh?
It's cool.
I've got to do some more work on it, but I don't have the right tools at home. You got any here?
No, but the Willis is next door, do.
Do you reckon they'll let us use them?
Sure. Mr. Willis is a great bloke.
Yeah, he reminds me of my dad in lots of ways. Hey, you got any Mega Man?
Yeah, heaps.
I've got heaps too. Maybe we could swap.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Real.
Wait until Mrs. Bishop sees how my idea of opening up on Sunday is paying off. She'll be wrapped.
Oh, you reckon she might give you a raise?
With any luck. Hi.
Hi. Hi, Rick.
What would you like?
Cappuccino, thanks.
Here. I've just made this one for myself, but I don't feel like it anymore. You can have it on the house.
There's no use sucking up to her, mate. She's going to marry the old fossil.
How come you're by yourself?
Rod doesn't have to go everywhere with me. But when he does come in here, it wouldn't hurt you to try and be a bit more friendly.
Why should I? I don't like him.
You hardly know him. Before you knew he was my fiancé, he seemed to get along okay. I mean, the poor guy must feel as though everyone's against him. No wonder he wants us to live in Queensland.
You're going to move?
I don't want to. I'd rather stay here. But if all my friends are so mean to Rod, maybe it's better that we do live up there.
Listen, I don't really dislike him. I reckon you ought to stay here where your friends are. You might need them.
And what does that mean?
Just that we don't want to lose you. The next time I see Rod, I'll promise I'll be nice to him. You don't want to go running off to Queensland.
Hey,
What's up?
my jacket's gone. Somebody must have walked out with it.
Oh, no.
Hang on. Maybe it's the best thing that could have happened.
Good on you, Ted. Thanks, mate. I'll see you. Oh, great, you're back. Listen, everything's organised. The costumes are in the car, and they've been running the ad of the local radio station all
You're not
morning.
still on about that stupid idea, are you?
It's a great idea. We've got to cash in on this
Look, you
publicity.
can do what you like, but I don't want any part of it.
Why not?
For a start, it is idiotic, and I would find the whole thing embarrassing and humiliating.
All right, if that's the way you feel. I can always give Norell a call.
Don't you dare contact that trollop.
She'd do it.
Oh, yeah, of course she'd do it. She'd do anything for money. But don't you dare contact her.
Okay. Look, just say you'll do it. Come on. We'll have fun.
Lou, there is no way in the world you are going to talk me into this. No way.
Now, folks, this is the original vehicle. The very getaway car used in the bank job you all read about. What a little doozy, huh? Real class. Them boys knew what they were doing when they picked this little number. Hey, Bonnie. Show them the upholstery, huh? Now, that is top quality merchandise.
Hey. Yeah, Clyde. Yeah, this is the perfect car for a hoist. Oh!
Or for any other reason, for that matter. This would make a great family car. Well, think of the historical value. What a talking point, huh? Oh, and copies of the newspaper reports of the bank job come with it. So you can impress your friends. You're doing a great job.
I feel like an idiot. Bonnie and Clyde didn't talk like that anyway.
Who cares? Hey, strike a few poses. Yeah, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, folks. Where else will you find a car with police fingerprint dust all over it, huh? Yeah, this is something special, and she'll be auctioned off later on this afternoon. I tell you what, folks, you don't have to rob a bank to own this mighty machine. So, you can make me an offer I can't refuse.
Oh, is it okay if Bouncer comes in too?
Of course it is. How are you, Ross?
Fine, thanks.
What are you doing over this way?
I just thought I'd visit.
Oh, well, it's nice to see you. Would you like a drink and some bickies?
Yes, please.
Okay. Doug, we've got visitors.
G'day, mate. Where's your mum?
I came by myself. Toby thought you might have some tools I could use to finish this.
Well, my tools are sort of for bigger jobs. But I reckon Brad's will do. We'll have a look later.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, you've done a good job so far. Woo.
Grandma wanted to buy one already made, but I said I'd rather make it myself.
It's more satisfying. You could have put a motor in it.
You bet.
We can try it out in Lester's Lake.
Oh, let's go.
But what about the drink and bickies?
We'll have them later if that's okay.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah.
Mrs. Wills.
Oh.
Thanks for coming over, Mr. Robertson.
I got a message you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, as you're the neighbourhood watch coordinator, I thought I'd better let you know that Rick's jacket's been stolen. Right from here in the shop.
Really?
Yeah, I reckon it must have been the Ramsay Street thief.
Well, it could have been anyone. You've obviously been fairly busy in here today.
Yeah, but I think this was earlier when Rick was helping me in the kitchen. I'm pretty sure it must have been the same person who stole the World Vision money. It happened exactly the same way. They were in and out before anyone knew it.
Okay, well, I'll add it to the list of things that have gone missing.
Yeah, but don't you see? It proves that Rick isn't the thief.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't steal from myself, would I?
It just seems very convenient, that's all.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, he suggested that you might be the thief, and then suddenly something of yours goes missing. As I say, it's convenient.
You won't give me a fair go, will you? You think I'm guilty and that's it? Well, you can go.
Shut up, Rick. He isn't the thief, Mr. Robinson. I know that.
No one's saying he is. It's been suggested, that's all. He's the one going off the deep end.
Listen, I know what you mean about it seeming convenient that the jacket was stolen. But I was here and I can vouch that it really was. But then I guess if you think my brother's a thief, you probably think I'm a liar.
No one's making any definite accusations. But the way you've been handling yourself doesn't make it look any better for you. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
Great.
Did Ross see you arriving?
I don't think so. Well, I didn't see him.
Probably still in the garage.
What am I going to say? We always seem to get off on the wrong foot.
Just relax and be yourself. Ross is a very bewildered little boy at the moment. All he really needs to know is that he's loved.
I do love him. But his grandmother's obviously been telling him some horrible things about me.
Well, you're going to have to prove to him that they're not true.
I don't know how. Every time we're together, something goes wrong. Just take it gently.
You blokes get your drinks and we'll really get down to it.
What colour are we painting? What about red? I reckon that's a good...
Hello, darling.
What are you doing here?
I just dropped in to see Doug and Pam. I was really pleased to hear that you were here too.
Why?
Because I wanted to see you. Well, you know I love you very much.
No, you don't. You just want to take me away from Grandma.
Ross, I'm your mother. We should
I don't want to live with you. You made Dad go away.
Ross, your mother's only trying...
Why don't you leave me alone?
Please.
This is really it, folks. The vehicle the robbers knew would get them away from the scene of the heist. The car the cops couldn't catch.
Excuse me, aren't you Councillor Bishop?
I was, I'm not on the council no more.
How's it going?
Well, I was really getting into it until just now. That man recognized me from the council. It's so embarrassing. I told Lou I didn't want to do this.
Well, we should have known that Lou would come up with an angle.
Oh, I must be crazy to go along with it.
B. Whoa, you look real dangerous.
What are you doing here? I thought you were opening a coffee shop today.
Yeah, I did. And we had a lot of business earlier, but things got a bit quiet this over. Mr. Carpenter rang and asked me to come over.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. He said he'd tell me once I got here.
Oh, I can't keep up with that man.
Everything's okay. Rick's closing up for me.
You left Rick in charge of the shop?
Yeah?
The money in the till?
Mrs. Bishop, Rick's not a thief.
I will hold you responsible if anything goes missing. Hello. Lovely upholstery for its age.
I wish you'd all just lay off Rick. How many times do I have to say it? He's not a thief.
Maybe not. But there is a lot of evidence that seems to point to him.
Yeah, well, I reckon your attitude stinks. He's my brother and I know he's okay.
I will tell.
G'day, Jim. Can I interest you in this little beauty?
I'm afraid not, mate. I just wanted to come along and see what your gimmick was.
Oh, it worked like a charm. We're going to get lots of bidding for this car. Marco, can I have a word with you, mate?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, how would you like to earn $50?
Yeah. What do I have to do?
Look, this car's worth about 15 grand, but I think I can do better than that. With your help, that is. So, if the bidding starts to slow down, and I think I can push it up just a bit higher, I'm going to scratch my nose. Now, that's your signal to increase the bid. Just to avoid any confusion, mate, if I think I've got it up as high as I possibly can, I'll scratch the back of my head.
Right. Then what do I have to do?
Nothing. That's just my signal to tell you I don't need your help anymore, okay?
Okay.
Great. Tell you what, mate, those bank robbers are not the only ones who're going to make a packet off this car. I better get the auction started.
Okay. Mr. Carpenter? Oh, no. Was that bid when he scratched his head, or do nothing when he scratched his nose? Or was it the other way around? Oh, no.
Well, even if I win the custody case, isn't Ross likely to resent me even more? I mean, I can't give him all the things his grandmother can. She's loaded.
Do you want him with you?
Of course.
Then the things you can give him are more important than money. You must know that. And I'm sure that once you're back together, you'll be able to make him see how much you love him.
Your mother-in-law is just poisoning his mind. You've got to get him away from that.
You're right. Well, I'll do whatever it takes to get him back. That's the way. Oh, that must be the boys.
Toby had just bowled in. I better get back and help him with that boat. Oh, hi, Beth. Come on in.
Hi.
Oh, it's you I want to see, Mr. Willis.
Oh?
Mr. Robinson mentioned you've landed some contract for a retirement village and you're taking on the labourers.
Yeah, that's right.
Any chance you could hire me?
You?
Yeah. See, if I've got a job, Rod's more likely to stay in Erinsborough. That's what I want.
Well, I'm not sure.
Because I'm a girl.
No, of course not.
You don't want to be accused of sexism, Doug.
Look, I'm used to working outdoors. I was brought up on a farm. And I'm very good with machinery and tools and stuff.
Yeah, well, I've already hired a lot of extra men, but if I need anyone else, I'll let you know, okay?
Okay, thanks. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
You reckon that little girl could be a builder's labourer?
She could be stronger than you think, especially if she was brought up on a farm.
Oh, I probably need more men, labourers. It's a big job.
Did you say it was a retirement village? My husband's family made a small fortune investing in those.
Yeah, they can be gold mines. This is probably the biggest job I've ever had.
Good for you.
Ross cut his hand. He's bleeding.
Oh. What'd you cut it on?
A chisel.
Was it rusty?
I don't think so.
My tools aren't rusty.
How long since he had a tetanus shot?
Oh, about 10 months ago, he stood on a nail.
All right. She'll be okay. Doesn't look like it needs stitches. Come with me to the bathroom and I'll dress it.
Can I help?
Mrs. Willis can do it.
Go on.
You won't give me a chance. Looks like I've made a real mess of things.
Oh, it's not your fault.
I see you and Pam with your family. I envy you so much. You have such a terrific relationship with your kids. Maybe I just haven't got what it takes to be a good mother.
Oh, that's crazy. You got on well with Ross until your marriage broke up, didn't you?
Yes.
It's only since your mother-in-law had him that things have started to go sour. She's obviously at fault, not you.
17 and a half. I have 17 and a half. Now, come on, people. This isn't just any old car. This is a car of historical significance. So let's make it $18,000, shall we? Let's look for $18,000. Well, thank you, sir. $18,000, gentleman over there. Now, I must say, I think it's worth a lot more. So why don't we make it $18,250? $18,250, please. Thank you, sir. This man has it for $18,250. Now, let's stop pussyfooting around, shall we? Why don't we make it a good 18 and a half? On what? 18 and a half. Thank you, 18 and a half, the gentleman over there. Now, come on, let's get down to serious business, shall we? Who's going to give me a nice round $19,000? $19,000, huh? 19,000? 19. Who's going to give me $19,000? All right. $18,500 once. $18,500 twice.
Oh, yeah, 20,000. I bid 20,000.
Well, there's a young man who knows value when he sees it. $20,000, I have 20,000. Who's going to offer me another $250? 20,000, $250? Come on, folks, another $250. 20,000, $250. Don't let this once-in-a-lifetime chance slip through your fingers. Who's going to offer me an extra $250? 20,000, $250. Now, if you pass up this wonderful opportunity, you will be regretting it all your life. I'm just after another $250, so that's 20,000, $250. Who will offer me 20,000, $250? Do I hear another 100? Just one little 100. 20,000, 100. Do I have a bidder? 20,000 once. 20,000 twice. Sold to the young man in the suede coat. 20,000? What do you mean pushing it up that far?
I panicked. I got confused with your signals. I'm sorry.
Well, sorry's not good enough. As far as I'm concerned, mate, you just bought yourself a car.
Oh, no. You've got to be kidding.
There's a woman interested in the bronze sedan. She wants to know what your bottom price is.
I'll see you in a minute.
He was giving you signals, wasn't he?
Sorry?
I'm not an idiot. I knew he was giving you signals to push up the bid.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. Tom Walsh is my name. Let's have a bit of a chat.
I don't believe it. She seems so interested.
Oh, great. What a day. Marco ruins the auction. Prospective customer vanishes.
Where's she got to?
Straight to the competition, I expect. Am I going to give that kid an earful? Hey, do you realise what your little effort just cost me?
Listen, I do need a car, so I will buy it.
You mean you're actually prepared to go through with the sale?
Yes, but not for 20,000. You said it was worth 15, so I'll go for that.
Well, that's probably the best I can do now. OK, come to the office. I'll work out an easy payment plan.
Marco, are you sure you can afford a car like this? I thought you were pretty broke.
Easy payments, Madge. Easy payments. A few dollars a day. He'll be right.
No worries, Mrs. B.
All right, if Bats comes in.
Yeah, sure. I was just closing up anyway. Marco asked me to do it earlier, but I've got a few customers. Thought about turning them away. What can I get you?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Yeah?
Why does everyone think you're the thief?
Oh, because I was always around just before stuff got ripped off. My bad luck, I guess. I thought it'd take the heat off me when I got ripped off too. But now they seem to think it was some sort of trick to put myself in the clear. Great, huh? Not only do they all reckon I'm a thief, but I've lost my favourite jacket as well.
Well, you can have it back.
Hey? You took it?
Yeah.
You're the thief?